Hello everyone. Today I'll be continuing with a demonstration on the topic of distant trees under the sunrise. I'm using these colors: ultramarine, sky blue, white, medium yellow, deep yellow, sap green, olive green, pink, and purple. For this lesson, I'm using a large flat brush. Let's start with the sky. I'll use a little white. Adding a touch of pink for warmth. Keeping the sky simple, nothing too detailed. I'll add some medium yellow. This yellow represents the morning sunlight. At the sun's center, I mix medium yellow with a bit of white. For the upper sky, I mix white with ultramarine. I gently blend this into the upper section, making the transition smooth. Next, I use a filbert brush to blend the pink into the yellow areas. I often use this brush for landscapes. Now, moving on to painting the underlayer for distant trees using ultramarine, olive green, and a touch of pink. Starting from the left, creating the first layer of distant trees. Moving my brush in different directions for a natural foliage effect. Now let's continue with painting the underlayer for trees on the right. Since the sky is still wet, I'll blend the distant trees into it to create depth. Near the sun, I add pink mixed with yellow for the tree underpaint. You can also add a bit of orange here if you like. Alright, moving on. Trees near the sunrise appear more vibrant. Adding a bit of orange to my palette. placing orange near the rising sun to enhance the glow. Distant trees at sunrise have richer colors compared to early morning trees. Here, I'm using a size 2 filbert brush for fine details. For larger details, I use size 5 or 6. On the top branches, I add yellow to reflect sunlight. At the base of the trees, I use white mixed with ultramarine for a misty morning effect. Now, applying the sky hole technique to make the trees look more open. Make sure the sky gaps match the sky color. Next, I paint the grass under the trees, using soft tones of yellow, white, olive green, and sap green. Pay attention to this palette, warm greens with yellow. Avoid using pure sap green. I'll use a hairdryer to dry the painting a bit. Then, I'll paint sunlight filtering through the leaves. First, using lemon yellow for the area around the sun. Now painting the sun itself with pure white. With that, the sun is shimmering. Next, adding sun rays. Remember, sun rays should always be straight, no curves. The rays are wider near the sun and narrow as they extend. Adding highlights to the grass below the sun. This area catches the most light. And that completes my first demo painting. Alright, moving on to the second demo. In this one, the sunrise is stronger, so I'll use more orange. The distant trees will also change based on the sky. A brighter sunrise means darker distant trees, while a softer sunrise results in lighter trees. Since the sunrise here is intense, I'll use a lot of orange around the sun. Adding bright yellow to the sky background makes the colors more vivid and vibrant. Now I'll mix a little purple with orange to paint some clouds in the sky. These clouds are painted simply, using horizontal strokes with light and dark variations to shape them. Around the sun, I use bright yellow and lemon yellow. The color transitions outward from the sun, starting with white, then lemon yellow, bright yellow, and finally orange. With just a few simple steps, the sun is already taking shape at the center of the painting. Adding light streaks beneath the clouds. These are sunlight reflections. The lower edges of clouds above the sun catch the light, so I mix white with a bit of lemon yellow for this effect. Now I'll use a little red for the treetops near the sun. They appear fiery due to the sun's reflection. For the distant tree line, I create high and low variations to give a natural flowing shape. Right below the sun, I use a lot of red. Even though these tones are dark, avoid using black. Instead, mix blue with orange to create a deep, natural-looking shade. You can compare the two demos. In the first, the distant tree line is lighter. In this one, I use darker tones, mixing blue with red, white, and a touch of pink. Again, avoid pure black. Blending blue and orange creates a rich, beautiful dark tone. For variety, I shape the bushes with different heights and canopies. I repeat this on the left side, using blue, white, and a touch of pink. Using white and a bit of blue, I create misty clouds at the base of the trees. Now the distant tree line emerges, dark but beautifully lit by the morning glow. Even though these trees have dark tones, there's still a soft morning mist at their base. For the grass, I warm up the tone by mixing orange with white. This captures the soft mist lingering on the morning grass, giving the scene a mystical feel. To make the grass more natural, I use sap green to add highlights. For close-up areas, I choose a darker sap green compared to distant ones. I add ultramarine blue and white to highlight parts of the distant tree line. Only a little paint is needed. Now the second sunrise painting is complete. The first demo used softer tones and subtle blending. The second has stronger contrasts and deeper colors. In this lesson, we've explored how light and dark tones shape the atmosphere of a sunrise. From blending colors to creating mist effects, these techniques bring depth and realism to landscape painting. See you in the next lesson, where we'll continue mastering these skills.